Are you a celebrity? And third is on the way. Well, I hope it's some good coverage, or at least you're like the voice of truth. It's not like people just like, because here's what I hate about those kinds of videos. A lot of times people will do those videos without doing any research and will want to be like, oh yeah, I am the voice of logic here, you know, because it's a power trip for them, you know. It just sucks. Sometimes people don't get represented right, you know. And like someone can do a video, and because of the way content creation is, it's so dumb. Because of the way content creation is, people will move on from it. And it's like, it doesn't matter that they were completely wrong. They don't give a shit. They're moving on. People, right? Oops, excuse me. I was eating some chips right before here. God, I have had such a weird day. I don't know where to start. I've been lightly following what you've been going on, and like how it's kind of like looped in like you, York, and Koneko. Cat. Which I'm just like, God. I saw like a lot of this. I'm just like, this sucks. Yeah, just Bleach. For some reason, the Bleach fandom kind of, maybe, I don't know if it was Fortnite that was the catalyst, but, or like, I think they're doing like the final leg of like the current arc, which has been like, I think it's been quietly on hiatus for a while, right? But anyways, like, for some reason, Bleach has had this resurgence, which is like basically causing like a lot of like, I don't know, I guess you could say drama. I don't, it doesn't feel like drama to me, because it feels like shitheads getting called out for being shitheads, which drama to me sometimes implies like there's two people arguing a point and not getting along about it. when it's both of the people arguing a point and they're all right, I'm kind of like, that's just calling someone out, you know? How y'all doing, by the way? God, where do I start with my life? You know, there's a bunch of stuff going on in the background in my life right now. I can't actually talk about. I want to talk about. I can't talk about. I can't talk about what happened with Overwatch 2 today, or just Overwatch. I can talk about that. That's the whole reason why I kept my VTubing and streaming secret, so I could talk about this shit and not be under NDA. Actually, even if I was under NDA, it went apply, because it's only 4 months, and yeah, usually there's a 4-month buffer for anything, unless you're even in most spots. Yeah, I read through my NDAs pretty thoroughly, and I'm thinking about this one. I'm just like, nah, the only thing I can't disclose would be monetary. Yeah, that's it. And I made sure that I didn't know that stuff. Just talk about it, not the NDA, right? Well, so here's the thing. Today, I was really interested to see this, because I've been really worried about Overwatch and Overwatch's future. Why? Because I'm honestly an Overwatch fan. I've always been an Overwatch fan. I've always loved Overwatch. I always loved the message that it put out there, and I was always an active fan, which is kind of why when I got an opportunity to work for them, it was huge for me. It just sucked that it happened to be at the time of the Microsoft acquisition. And if you understand how that has gone for most studios, and how the Blizzard relationship with Activision is, it's like, if you want to know why Blizzard and Overwatch is the way it is right now, look at Activision. Look at Activision. That is the way everything is the way it is. So for me, seeing that, one, they're dropping the 2, which is like, that's kind of, it made sense. They probably should have done that from day one. but like the minute they were unable to deliver the PvE content, it was clearly it's not a sequel, you know, it's a continuation, right? That has game changes in it. You know, that's how the fan base felt. So it's like they're kind of doomed to remember what they did. Dropping confirmed, like, was it 1, 2, 3, 4? It's five new, heroes is kind of huge. I do kind of hope they change how hero acquisition works, because it's usually tied to the season, but then you can get them afterwards for currency. But I never liked that. I felt like heroes should always be free out the gate, you know, because it's like you could go through the effort to get that hero. It just doesn't feel good, you know. Like if you get a hero and you never play that hero, it's like, or like if you get a hero and then your hero is suddenly not meta or something breaks on them and they're not playable, it's just like it never felt good. So that's one thing I'm kind of hoping that may one day change. It seems like really a lot of this was just about, you know, they're changing up the formats. They're introducing new players, you know, or new heroes, new maps, new costumes, new collabs. I kind of hope that this is a little bit of like Blizzard and like, you know, them just kind of realizes like, oh, hey, we got in the bat seat for too long. Now Marvel Rivals ate all of our cake. And now we should be on top and we're not, because of a mantra that was inside Activision that bled over into Blizzard about not needing to always be the most premium. Sometimes just getting it out is better than getting it out perfect, which clearly has not worked. I'm pretty sure the people who preach that are long gone. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm excited for it. I want to see how it goes. You know, the problem is that Activision and Microsoft still have their fingers in the pie, and as long as like Microsoft just doesn't fuck with them, they'll be good. But the problem is always been Activision, right? So I really hope that if anything comes of this, either Blizzard gets strong enough that they can like either demand independence or separate themselves somehow. And we'll just have to see, because like the game industry is going on 3 years of constant layoffs, you know, and it's ridiculous because there's a lot of analysts who try to give it explanation. Oh, it's because of COVID. Oh, it's because of this. It's like none of the explanations have checked out. It's honestly checked out to corporate greed. It really is. It's just like, oh, hey, when did they all happen? They all happened during this time period. Who's let go from this sector? Okay, was that due to the core profit margin? Oh, it goes up because suddenly they don't have all that headcount. Yeah. Okay. Just had to. Cat was attacking a table, which she knows she's not supposed to. So what are we doing tonight? I wasn't sure. Well, here's my plan. I want to do Iron Lung because the movie's out. But I don't want to see the movie until I've played the game. It seems like the movie's doing really well. I may wait for the movie to come digital to watch it. But there's also not just the movie. There's a few other games I have in queue to check out, and this is all because Voices of the Void has just got so to me. So we'll finish up Voices of the Void probably on Saturday, Iron Lung tonight, and then we'll see how long it takes for us to play Iron Lung. I could bounce off of it and hate it, and then we just go to any of the other games I have on the back burner. I have so many games, and the worst part about this is next Friday is Reanimal, which we'll probably do solo because I don't really have anyone I would do that co-op with. The movie is decent. See, I've heard everything ranging from it's good, it's decent, it's amazing. I haven't heard like, oh, it's absolute trash. It's like the people who usually complain about it have like small gripes. So thank you for the resub. How you doing?
BR/greater than welcome back. BR/greater than Zorus_the_nerd.
Hope you're doing good. Anyways, let's launch it. Let's get going. It's a slow burn, but I really enjoy it a good deal. Maybe this is what I should do. Is, oh wait, that's not gonna work because it's not windowed. I'll do it this way. I am Fenris, and you're watching Iron Lung. I put myself on the spot and now I don't remember how he does it. I'm not like a Markiplier mega fan. I've seen Markiplier's stuff and I'm like, oh, it's good. I don't keep track of him, but I get why he got popular. So if you don't know, quick recap. Yeah, that we should talk about that. Quick recap. So Iron Lung was an indie game, came out like I want to say like a couple of years ago. It's been out for a while. Markiplier typically on his channel plays more indie horror games. Originally, I believe he's one of the people who kind of blew up Five Nights at Freddy. I think that was his origin, if I remember right. So he played this game, loved it, eventually got in connection with the developer, this guy who's up at the top, and was like, hey, I want to make a movie out of your game. And so he for like, I think he said the past 3 years, developed the movie purely on his own budget. Like he paid for everything. He didn't associate with a studio. It's full indie, in the purest form, to the point of him literally going to the effort of actually contracting box offices himself to show the movie, right? Which, if you don't know, there's usually a middleman who handles that, even for the studios. So like he cut out so many middle people just to get it into theaters. And what happened this last weekend, you can go watch his videos on it. It was the debut weekend for it. It was the #1 movie in America until it mysteriously disappeared from the ranking charts. And the way it was explained was that the reason why it disappeared from the ranking charts was because there's a lag time and, it wasn't confirmed. It's kind of one of those like, oh, what do you mean Disney and Zootopia had a resurgence at that time? A lot of really suspicious things are happening. And so it got the spot, it lost the spot, it got the spot again. It looks like it's going to get the spot again. And it's kind of crazy, this back and forth that's going on where, it's clear he's happy to just have the movie be seen. And the fact that it's, #1 movie in America is absurd for a fully indie film. It's kind of something that's very like, if you're into indie filmmaking or content creation in general, given the current AI bullshit market, it's very empowering to know that you can be passionate about something, make something, and it can work. Markiplier's, you can't discredit that Markiplier had elements that he could put towards this and help that. But yeah, point is, craft will win out. craft will win out over slop every day. You just have to make sure that your craft gets seen, and that's the hard part, because the slop factories are pumping it out over time, hoping you can't tell the difference. But you're smart. You're smart. You follow indie VTubers. You watch their clips. Which actually, by the way, I should pull that up. Because YouTube is up to its fuckery again. I'm calling you out, YouTube, live while I'm multi-streaming to you. YouTube, you're up to your fuckery again, where you're clearly suppressing videos that are getting views and not reporting the numbers. You do this to smaller creators because the algorithm is bullshit. But if you don't know, I just stream. I've been posting shorts again. I started like about here, and you see this 1.3K, which normally when you take a hiatus and you come back, you'll get a good one. Maybe like, for me, it'd be like in like maybe a couple hundred, and it'll dip down, which is exactly what happened here. So I'm not surprised by that. But what I'm surprised about is that it came up here, here, dip back down, back up, back down, back up, down. And so now it's doing that thing again where it's like you're not pulling in millions of views. You are not a big content creator. We don't care. And it's just like, no, it's just your algorithm sucks. I'm calling it out. Which is also weird because I posted a little bit to TikTok. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to keep going to it, but for some reason, you see this. For some reason, people on TikTok like my Voices of the Voids videos. They don't go gangbusters, but they like them. So, like, if it's entertaining you guys, I'll probably still just throw them over there. But there's this bug. So if you don't know what's going on there, So the acquisition, the forced acquisition of TikTok went through, and there's a lot of things they're forcing onto as far as like, authentication, knowledge, location, that sort of thing, that is threatening to more or less kill the platform. Which is why anything that is handcrafted is shining, which is, everything we've been warning about with shorts and stuff is happening right now, where short form content is failing because there's a flood of just crap. So yeah, you might have a good day, you might have a bad day. It's just how it works. So this is Iron One. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling, infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. That sounds cool. Because if a star burns out, you actually won't see it for like hundreds of years, hundreds of not thousands of years, depending on the distance. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You're a convict tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and forward window will be closed. There's no time for training. If successful, you will earn your freedom. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What a scenario. This is so grimdark. I kind of love it for it.
Roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Oh, thanks a lot, Mark. We're calling you Mark.
Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Hope you're having a good day, Mark.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Thanks. All right. So these are my controls. Wait, this is as bright as it gets. I'm assuming. Oh, so that takes a picture. Tab is the map. Okay. B for briefing. 2 weeks ago, we conducted exploration of Moon AT-15 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture. leading to the discovery of the fourth blood ocean. So this isn't the first, it's the fourth. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the S-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at a specific point of interest will be saved. Okay, good. So there's not like limited film. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub will trigger if you're close to an obstacle. Good luck. Wow, it's like they know they sent you on like a useless journey. Information terminal. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last update today. SV hash. Okay, so there's clearly, this is not an expedition, it's an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there's still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is an illusionary as starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Ah, that's a little dark. Totally. So I'm assuming that 182 116 is our current heading. That must be our, so that's our O2, that's our depth meter. That's the camera button. It seems like there's no other nodules. Okay, so let's figure out where we're at. 182, 116, right? 182, right? 116. So we are here in this bottom left-hand corner. So we need to go to 200, 116. Well, actually, no. 116 would put us somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so how do I... Okay. Well, that's why. So we are 116. X is there, Y is there. So 116 is here. 182. Yeah. So we are at the wishbone. Well, not the wishbone, but like that bone. And we want to go to 200. Let's say 200, 116, right? So how do I control the S? Oh. I think that's momentum. Is there a way to zero that out? It's so touchy. Why won't there? So this is why. Is there a way for me to switch it to S? Or is it just for tutorial? Because I guess why. What the fuck? Okay, so we haven't moved at all. Yeah, I don't know how to... Well, okay. So, Y, right? We need Y to go to 200 anyways. Right now, Y is at that. So, let's go Y to 200. Oh, that's actually controlling our movement. Oh, I thought that was the movement. So this is forward, that's left and right. Got it. Oh, wait, so this... Oh. So that means we should be here, and we need to 90-degree turn. Go. Got it. So it's not actually moving, it's just this isn't movement. This is the degree turn you've made from direct north. So we are now facing that way. So that's a straight 90. So if I do forward, we want to go to at least like 325. Ah, okay. So I mean there's something near our wall. Oh. I think that means we're close to this wall. What the hell is that? Because we'd be like 210, right? But why is there's like a big opening? Oh wait, no, this is out in front of us. This isn't out the porthole. This is directly in front of us. So if I... Yeah, you see how Y is going up? Got it. So we basically want to be roughly 200. Yeah, 200 Y, 325. I think that's implying that I need to turn this way. Actually, let's see this. Go to where the thing is blinking. What is that? That does not look like a wall to me. I'm going to go like 210. Why? Because we're 228, right? Did we just get too close to something? Okay, I kind of get the controls for this now. Okay, so we're 210, so we're a little bit more like in the middle there. So we want to go back to trying to get to 325. Okay. That should be this. So maybe the sub isn't as big as I think it is. Well, I mean, not that it's not as big as I think it is, that the trench that we're in is much smaller than I think it is. Okay. We're just a little past 325, so we need to angle it due south. Let's take a picture before we move in. We should be facing that's the thing. That's what we have to do. Okay, so we've taken the picture. So there's like bones. I guess we could go to like 200 just to be sure. Probably get to the point where maybe it's blinking at us. All right. Shoo. How do I know when I've taken the picture? Query. Picture. I have no idea how this works. Hello? Archive? SOS? I don't know what I'm supposed to put in there. Well, I feel like I've taken the picture. How do I know I've done the deed? I mean, this seems pretty definitive. Oh wait. Altitude 33. Wait, how do I affect altitude? Well, like this is saying 322, 186. So actually, let's so 322. Get this facing straight down. And then we should be facing at 186. Okay. So I see nothing. How do I adjust altitude? Is that angle? Oh, so angle needs to be 33. I'm so stupid. Okay, got it. Yeah, we're facing straight at the bones now. So that is that is that. You know what I'm going to do just for funsies? I'm going to take a Steam screenshot just to be like, okay, we've definitely looked at thing. Okay, so I need to get to there. Let's 180 out of here till we get to like 225, right? So actually I can go like that. We want to go to 225. And then we'll angel ourselves towards what I think will be 250 by 350. Yeah, like I thought. So we want to do like this. Probably want to go like this a little. This is definitely one of those games that clearly you'll probably do better with if you can like visualize your surroundings. Nope. So we're at 350 and we're a little shy. So we need to go like this. And we should go to 263 by 378. Which we're actually almost there. I just need to go like this. Right. $378. No, that's wrong. Oh, I see what I've done. I want to go this way. Hmm. $263, right? Okay, we're getting the feel for this. It's simple enough to be challenging. And then what was the angle? The angle should be at 50. So whatever was just blinking in front of us was the thing. All right. Okay. More spiky bones. Okay. So from here, we actually need to probably like 300 by 350. So if we do like this. And then that's 300 Y by 350 X. Okay. We need to, I think we need to level out a little like this. So we're a little further. We're actually like somewhere 300. So we could probably just aim for 325 Y and by 300. Yeah, let's go. This isn't bad. Am I on time limit? I'm on time limit, aren't I? All right, well, we're 300 by 325. We can keep going this direction till we hit like 375 by 250. $375. Okay. What? Why did... Am I crazy or am I hearing shit behind me? 259 by 406. So we are actually great. We just need to go up. Okay. And then angle 296. What the fuck are those? What the fuck are those? Oh, that was it. Okay. Let's... I'm seeing there's clearly some areas kind of grayed out, right? Let's aim for 300 by 425, right? $300 by 425. Okay, so we're here. Let's now aim for 350, and it can be a little higher. Yeah. Right. So we're now turning this way. So we're roughly here, and we're trying to aim for now 400, 375. Wrong way. All right. So we're roughly here. Now we want to go down to like 325, 375. So just straight down, honestly. Yeah, look how narrow this is. 325, right? Maybe I just have a natural sailor's instinct. I am very good about, you know, having like general like direction. All right, so we're 325. We should be around here. So now we want to aim for 400 ets, and that honestly, if we do 400 ets, we could go straight out to. If we're at 325 Y, we could probably just go straight out towards the next one because it looks like there's a big area up ahead. Boom, boom, boom. Back out. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Okay, so let's try to get to 550. And try to maintain this 325-ish. Whoop. Oh. That's fine. That's just the sidewalls. We're good. We're good. We're fine. And we're actually really fine. All right, so we're like right at like 500 here. We want to go to 550 though. Kind of want to take a look. Notice that Steam is still on. I can't do anything about that, can I? Nothing in front of me. Wait. Oh. That was something moving by us extremely fast. 560, 277. Okay. Back it up. We're a little too far. And then 43 is the angle. All right. What is that? What is that, guys? Guys, what the hell is that? Guys? Yes, only this is going to be a chill game. 263, 197. I'm going the other way. Fuck that. Alright. We gotta go 613 and then 197. This was probably a really good choice to play after playing Voices of the Void. All right, 197. Oh, too far, too far. Wrap that shit up. And then 613. So we need to go... We go way this way. Okay. Fuck you. Sits 13 and then 55. All right. Cool. It's like a dinosaur. Here, I'm just gonna take a little bonus. That actually didn't give us much more. Okay, well, we now need to go at least 750 by 250. Honestly, let's just do like this for a bit and go around whatever that is. Then we gotta turn up this way a little bit. So 750 by 250. What's the worst that could happen? I said, what is the worst that could happen? What the hell are those? They're like trilobites. Let's go. Let's get to 750, and then we'll want to split that in half to 275, right? Okay, let's just do a little of this. So we want 750 by 275. That should put us at the right angle to slip through that hole. Yeah, see, it's already showing up. Turn just a smidge. Yeah, see, we're wedging it right between there. Just feather it. Okay, so we must have just crested right there. We're roughly around 800. Yeah, that seems right. Let's turn it way up. And we want to get to about like what? 825 by 300. That's our goal. 825 by 300. And then we'll angle down towards the objective. This is probably close enough. So now 864 by 258. So probably down this angle. 864, 258. Right? Maybe a little more sharper. 864, 258. God, I am almost like dead on. Look at me, first day in the sub. You guys hear that? It's close enough, right? Huh? It's not it. Right? I think I need to go up? No, that's I need to go this way. I feel like I'm doing like my usual no fear things. And I'm doing things that probably those of you who know are probably freaking out like, oh my god, I can't believe he's just spinning. This madman, he's spinning. Oh god. Yell in the comments so he knows. You're a madman for spinning that way. They said you couldn't spin that way. Huh. That is pretty clearly squares. So like maybe a society was here? Okay, well let's due north to 300. Clearly we're in like some sort of like cubby. $300 it is. Now from 300 we want to make our way towards 800. And then we can try to weasel our way back in down. Okay, so we are roughly 800 by, yeah, so we're here. We want to aim now for 275 by 775, 275 775, 275 775. And then roughly that angle will take us straight out. We just might need to adjust a little on the fly. boy. A little picky. Oh, what the hell's that mean? Okay, well, let's get out of here for sure. Does that mean I clipped something? Or is it just that the sub is dying? So we should be going out this way. We could probably aim for 200 by 600. Right? That should take us back into like kind of the middle of the area and then shoot our way back up. The fuck? Nothing hit my radar. Wait, I'm at 500. Wait, what the? What? Wait, my S is at 540. How did we just like jump over here? 349? What? Wait. Huh? How did we jump? Wait, what? Did I just get knocked like 300 degrees out? According to this, 550 by 350, we jumped from down. I realize you guys can't see my cursor. We jumped from like down over by that mouth opening to the other side. Tell me something. How do I use you? Okay, well, if that's right, let's aim for 575 by 400. Okay, so maybe this is right. What happened? How did I jump like? Yeah, I'm here. How did I jump from like halfway across there? Whatever. We want 500 by 575 now. Why did we jump? I wish I had like multiple cameras. Okay. Okay, so we are 500 by 575, so we are right here. So we could honestly just angle towards 623 by 520, right? I think we can do that. Wait. 520. By 24. What? Wait, what's in front of us? Wait. What's in front of us? There shouldn't be anything in front of us. It is a wall. Hey, why is my Y going up? That doesn't seem right. I guess we just went too far up. What was it? I think I need to back up a bit. Then you go up 1 pip. All right, now we're looking for angle 63. How did they get these coordinates? How did they know to like position here, look here, take a picture? Okay. Well, we got the bones. Honestly, I'm just going like 180 and go all the way to like from where we're at. If I go all the way to say 375. And I'm assuming then we just go north to the final 3. 375. It dropped like 5 degrees before we level it back out. So 375. We got ways to go. Boo, 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 boo. I'm waiting. Markiplier, I'm waiting. I like the idea that even though Markiplier didn't make this game, Markiplier is somehow embedded into this game. Markiplier, I'm waiting. Oh, Mark. Shit. talk less. Talk less, breathe less. I mean, that's a good sign, right? We're on the final 3. All right. 375. So 375, and we're roughly around 500. So we're right here. So if we don't do north, we should get to where we want to be. So we want to hit. We might as well go. It's looking like 650, 625, and then we do the one in the corner. So 650, 625. Yeah, that chats. Yeah, that chats. So that's a sign in front of us. All right, so it's 20, it's 25, right? Well, the place is at 650. So we actually want like 675. More like 660. Then we can do this. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Guys, why isn't it stopping? Guys, it's like getting worse. Oh, why isn't it? Okay. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh. Okay, that can't be good for our oxygen. Okay. Let's try to go to 250. I was like, why is it so warm? Why is it so bright? I guess running it that hard just made it at night. Come on. Okay. That seems good, actually. If we're getting a ping up there, that means we might be there, so we should be able to head towards like 200, right? Yeah, level it out, level it out. Get to 200. Yeah, see we're about here. At 200 we can turn it down. I don't like that sound right now. It's a really weird sound. But I need to go that way. All right, if I'm right. Because we need to get to like, this is like 600 by maybe like 175. I don't like this fucking sound. What's this sound? What is that sound? 180 by 576. Let's try going over here. What's that freaking sound? Can I fix these? Alright. 576. Why is everything like... What the fuck is that? Is it? It's distorting everything as we get closer to it. Tell me the angle is 184. 184. We mean the Ets is 180. But they said you had to be within 10 of it, right? Yeah, what the frick is that? It's like an underwater solar flare. We're literally 180ing it out of here. To get out of here, we need 650. 650 by 200. Yeah, it was definitely that thing. The hell was that? Wait a minute. Did I teleport again? 650 by 278. 650 by 278. We teleported again. What the fuck? We teleported again. How? No, we seriously teleported out the entire way here. we're over here. What? Whatever. We need to head 325. 325, 741. Honestly, let's go a little bit over because it seems like we can go straight there from here. Okay, that's the second time we've teleported out of something. You can't tell me that's not nothing. 325, 741. 325. And then we gotta go 741. You can't tell me that's not nothing. That's definitely something. And then the angle is 18. Cool. I'm pretty sure that's a land crab. Pretty sure that's crab people. Okay, we need to head towards like 680 by 480. 680, 480, right? Let's just fuck off from here. 680, 480, all right? Yeah, 680, 480. What is going on? All right. 680. Let's level it out. Then 480. Whoa. Hey, hold on. Is that for sure a wall? It's probably a wall. Is that for sure a wall? Because that rolled up kind of quick. That was not a wall. That was not a wall. That was looking at me. That was Markiplier looking at me. Guys, I made eye contact with Markiplier. Okay. We should be good to go straight to like 550. All right. We ride just under 700 to 550. All right. I'm looking at it again. I don't think I should, but I'm looking at it again. Okay, it's just a wall. It's just a wall. We're just too close to a wall. It's literally just a wall. We could probably go up quite a bit. Listen, all right, we're almost there. All right. Guys, the map changed. The map definitely changed. Yeah, but why did the map change? And this is an ocean of blood? Oh, come on! We gotta hurry. March! This is 25, 820. 675, 828. The map totally changed, and now the sub is filling with blood. 828, 675. Seems like as we get closer to this last one, the sub is filling up faster. Okay, look, it's 75, we're going due north. Other way, other way, other way. All right. We're going to 828. And I am looking at it. Wait, we got... Okay, 295. We got this. What the? The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images show pieces of SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. Great, but... The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. Okay, so that was an ending. Why is new green? Tell you what, I gotta stand up. I'm gonna stand up, use the restroom. I guess be right back. Okay. Okay, what the hell? There's no alternate endings. What? Okay. Wait, so there's nothing else. Wait, why is this not green anymore? Oh, that's just a bug. Is there anything to do after? What? I'm kind of like, that's it. I love how I typed in Iron 1 and for some reason it's like Iron Wunsch. I'm like, is there more to discover? How do you get anything out of the terminal? Okay, so I guess there's a bunch of terminal commands you can do to read the terminal. How do you? I So I'm guessing that I'm looking through. I'm like, there's other stuff to find, right? I mean, I found all the points of interest, but I guess there's some bonus ones. Like, we got the eye. I guess. Okay, so people note the monolith. It seems like the pictures are always the same too, no matter what direction you take them at. And then there's only what's called the walls, the monster eye, which we got, SM8's wreckage. And then there's a humming monolith, which plays this audio. I'm not sure how I feel about this. How did... I think that's just it, unless we go find the other stuff, right? Was that really it? Yeah, it seems like there's a bunch of lore. Yeah. Neat. I don't know how Markiplier got a movie out of this. That alone is impressive. I think that's enough for me, in the sense that, like, anything there is to find. Yeah, I guess there's 3 hidden achievements. Yeah, there's basically 1 for crashing, 1 for taking a picture of SMA, and 1 for taking a picture of the monolith. I think you're probably supposed to use that note to learn the first piece of lore, right? Because you know the name of the planet, you search the name of the planet, and then you daisy chain from there, right? That's probably the intent. Honestly, I'm glad I played it. I was hoping for more. It only got me once, and that ending kind of sucked. Very great ambience. Well, shit. I know it's definitely something I could see you know trying. I was hoping for a lot more. I'm honestly I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like debating, like, do I just call it here and just go hang out and vibe? Do I do another game? Do we do Voices of the Void and find out? I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, it kind of disappointed me. Well, I'm glad I played it. It wasn't what I wanted. It worked. The other game I have that I could jump into is Kiosk, but I might save that for another night. Maybe we do Kiosk tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go ahead and raid out. Yeah. That was Iron Lung. I'm going to raid out, and then tomorrow do more, because that kind of drained me, which is not good. I was hoping that it would leave me with a little more oomph, but it just kind of. I think the ending was too forced. I would rather. So there's three other things I could photograph. I'd rather each one of those affecting the ending a little bit, which sounds like it doesn't. So it kind of feels. It feels like there's more they could have done. And they did a lot of world building, but I'm not incentivized to learn about the world, you know? Like the world building is disconnected from the mysteries. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, shorter stream, it took me like only an hour and 45 minutes. At least I got like one clip out of that. So I'll definitely do probably Kiosk tomorrow, and then maybe either Resident Evil. What's on the docket is Resident Evil, Armored Core, Kiosk, Kazan is still on there, Hell's Us, and that's kind of that's kind of what I planned for this week. So yeah, let's queue up. Where the hell did my freaking raid panel go? No, I don't need to back up my VTuber. Stop it. Where the fuck is that raid panel? Yeah, I'll just raid into Nick. Y'all don't hang out with Nick. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah. That just kind of like killed my momentum. Just like, I guess I'll wait to see the movie until it's available for digital. I'm assuming that'll be probably sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna raid into Nick. Y'all be good. I'll be back tomorrow with more. Yeah. Go be like, boop boop Markiplier. We'll go see this movie at some point. Y'all have a good night. Bye. What is this? That song. There we go. Go have fun with Nick. Bye.
Very much more of like